Let's talk about the moment that genuinely broke me. Chapter 5, we are running, we are sweating, we are barely surviving, and then out of nowhere, this big blue guy shows back up. One arm, stitched up, angrier than ever. Huggy Wuggy is back, and he is not playing around this time. And after everything we went through together in Chapter 1, you would think seeing him again would just feel like a rematch. But no. Chapter 5 turns into something so much bigger than a chase sequence. It turns into a story, and that story ends with one of the most brutal, most unexpected moments in the entire Poppy Playtime franchise. The prototype kills Huggy Wuggy, and I have been sitting with that ever since. Because why would the prototype, the most powerful being in that entire factory, decide to take out one of his most loyal soldiers right at that moment? Today we are going all the way in on this question, and I promise you, by the end of this video, it is going to hit different. Throughout Chapter 5, Huggy is on a mission. He is breaking down metal doors. He is shattering glass. He is jumping on top of elevators and punching holes through them with one arm. This is not the same Huggy we saw in Chapter 1. In Chapter 1, he was calculated. He stalked us slowly, quietly, like he was studying us. He barely even ran. He just walked, menacingly. And when we finally got into the vents, he just crawled after us at a steady pace. No urgency, no rage. But in Chapter 5, the desperation is written all over him. He needs to catch us. He needs to. And when you think about why, it starts to make a lot more sense. Huggy already failed once. He let us get past him in Chapter 1. He let us find Poppy. He let us go deeper into the factory. That is a massive failure for someone whose entire job is to keep people out. And the prototype does not tolerate failure. We saw that with Catnap, the most loyal, most dedicated experiment the prototype had ever raised. A creature he literally saved from death. And when Catnap failed to stop us at the end of Chapter 3, the prototype did not hesitate. He ripped out Catnap's stomach to take the red smoke for himself, and left him to die. No mercy, no second chances. Huggy knows this. Huggy has watched the prototype operate for years. He knows exactly what happens to toys that stop being useful. So in Chapter 5, he is not just chasing us out of revenge. He is fighting for his life. Every broken door, every punch, every scream. It is all him trying to prove that he is still worth keeping around. Now here is where it gets really interesting. After all of that chaos, Huggy finally gets his hands on us. He has us pinned. Game over. And then, Kissy Missy appears. And something changes in Huggy. These two clearly have history. The way they communicate, those screeches, that body language, it is not random. They know each other. They have probably been through things together inside that factory that we cannot even imagine. And as Kissy slowly approaches, no longer aggressive, clearly worried about him, you can see Huggy's whole energy shift. The rage starts to fade. He is not the killing machine anymore. He is just an old friend seeing someone he cares about. She reaches out her hand. He reaches back. And for 1 second, it feels like something beautiful is about to happen in the middle of all this horror. And that is exactly when the prototype strikes. He comes in from behind, drives his claw straight through Huggy's chest, lifts him up, and slams him into the wall. And just like that, it is over. So why did he do it? Theory number 1, and honestly the most straightforward one. Huggy was no longer useful. The prototype is not sentimental. He is strategic. Every toy in that factory exists to serve his agenda, and the moment they stop serving it, they become a liability. Huggy failed in Chapter 1. The prototype gave him a second chance, patched him up, kept him alive, and stationed him in the laboratory floor to try again. And now in Chapter 5, Huggy had the player pinned and still did not finish the job. To chances, to failures. In the prototype's mind, the math is simple. Theory number 2, the prototype wanted Huggy's parts. This one is darker. If you look closely at the prototype in the Lily Loveberry segment of Chapter 5, you can see exactly what he has been collecting. Huggy's arm, Kissy's arm, Mommy Longleg's arm. Catnap's ability to produce red smoke. He is literally building himself into a super experiment, absorbing the best abilities from every toy he destroys. Theory number 3. Huggy was switching sides, and the prototype saw it happening in real time. Think about it from the prototype's perspective. He has been watching this chase. He knows Huggy has had us pinned, and then he sees Huggy hesitate. He sees Kissy approach. He sees that rage disappear. He sees a weapon becoming something else entirely. Something emotional, something unpredictable. And unpredictable toys do not fit into the prototype's plan. A good Huggy was dangerous enough, but a Huggy who has been reminded of who he used to be, a Huggy fighting alongside Kissy Missy against the prototype, that is a completely different threat level. We already saw in earlier chapters that Kissy has the strength and courage to push back against the prototype. The prototype could not let that reunion happen. He had to end it before it started, because she was loyal to Poppy, because she was a threat, because she was the one who could have inspired the rest of the factory to rise up, kill the hope, and you kill the rebellion before it even begins. Now the question that I cannot stop thinking about, is Huggy actually gone? We know the Poppy Gel has regenerative properties. We have seen things survive things they should not have survived in this franchise. And knowing how much this story loves to bring things back in unexpected ways, I would not count Huggy out just yet, but that is a theory for another video. What I know for sure right now is that Chapter 5 just changed everything. The prototype is not just a villain anymore. He is a force, a collector, a strategist who will tear apart his own army to make himself unstoppable. Drop your theories in the comments. I read everything. Subscribe if you are new, and click on the next video because trust me, we are not done going deep on this one.